Hello, you guys. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. You guys, I know it's been a little bit. I will get into that, no worries, but I am just so glad to say that I am back and I'm so excited. So, real quick, showing you my right hand because I desperately need a fill. These nails look terrible. They are my natural nails, except for my thumb. If you guys would like to see how I do my builder gel fill, please let me know in the comments below. We will be doing my left hand today. So for today's video, I was reached out to by Nail Addict LA and I was asked to do a review on their gels. And naturally, I was like, yes, please. I couldn't wait to get this package in. And when I got my package, I was not disappointed. The packaging was amazing. These gels were not moving anywhere in this box, and it's just super cute looking, which for me is big. I love packaging. I love receiving a package that has great packaging that's well thought out. So kudos to Nail Addict LA for great packaging. I really appreciate that. So I was told that I could pick out 5 gels to try. And here you see I have the base and the top, and then I picked out 3 colors. This color is this beautiful silver glitter. It's called Magnets. It's absolutely stunning. Look at this. And spoiler alert, it's so easy to work with. Yeah. This white color is called White Addict, and it is just your average white. It is beautiful. It is a stark white, and you guys are going to see how that performs in a minute here. This is Secret Lover. This is your true to form baby pink. It is absolutely beautiful. I got the colors that I got because I know that glitter gels can be hard to work with. White gels are hard to work with, and light colored gels can be hard. So again, I did get the base and the top. This is the base coat. The consistency is amazing. This is the top coat. I did not realize that they had a no wipe top coat and a regular top coat that leaves that sticky inhibition layer. I did get the regular one, so this is not a no wipe top coat, but that is okay because it did not disappoint. It performed beautifully. I was very happy with it. That is just a little spoiler alert. So again, I chose these 3 colors for a reason, and as you can see here, the swatches came out beautiful. That white is absolutely stark white. I did use the base and top. I'm very happy with them. The white did not discolor at all, and a lot of times that happens. So I do have my UNT peel base on. I'm going to be using my Shamelessly transparent dip powder from Shameless Nails. I am just going to do 2 quick dips of this clear dip powder. That way I have a stronger base for my gel polish. I will be using my Triple D liquids to apply this. I do apply 2 layers, but I just do 1 on camera. This tool here is my new tool that I use to clean up my cuticles. It is from Triple D. It has replaced my water marble tool. It's a little bit thicker and more blunt at the end, so it's not as sharp and dangerous. I actually really like this one. I will leave everything linked in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. So again, I am just going in with 2 dips of clear. I am speeding through this a little bit, and I do believe I only show 1 dip on camera because this is more about the gel polishes than it is dipping. So I just wanted you guys to know that you can use gel polish and dip powder. If there's a gel polish color that you want to use and you're like, it's not dip though, it's not enough, strength and whatever, then you can do a couple of dips of clear or natural or white dip powder, and then you can go ahead in with your gel polish on top. After I apply the dip powder, I will be activating, I will be filing and shaping and buffing because I do want a perfectly shaped and smooth surface for the gel polish. That way, I have a nice, smooth, perfectly shaped nail when I am done with my polish application. So while I'm finishing this up, I am going to just touch real quick on why I have not been active on YouTube. I've had a lot going on, animals, kids, just everything. I have a lot going on in my life that not everybody knows about. I won't get too much into that, but I have had a lot going on, and I am so sorry that I have not been as active on YouTube, but I have been active on my Instagram. I'm always active on Instagram, so if you guys would like to follow me over on Instagram, I will leave the link to my Instagram in the description box, and I will also leave it here on the screen. So with that being said, I am back now. I'm going to be trying for one video a week for right now. I think that'll be good. So with all that being said, I am happy to be back. I have missed you guys so much. Words cannot even describe how much I've missed you all. So I am super happy to be back, and yeah, let's get back into nails. So I am done applying that clear dip powder. I did do 2 dips. Right now I am just activating. I used a stiff brush to get off any excess. And as you guys can see here, this clear dip powder is very clear. You can't even tell I have anything on my nails. So shout out to Shameless Nails for an amazing clear dip powder. If you guys need a good clear, this is it. I will leave it in the description box. So now that these are all activated, I am going to file, shape, and buff off camera. I'm going to wait a couple minutes before I do that. And now we're back. Now we're going to get into the polish application. I am going to apply the base to all of my nails. I'm going to skip my thumbnail for right now because I always bump it and I just don't want to make a mess. So we are going in with the base, and I love the consistency of this base. I don't know if any of you have ever had this issue, but for me, a good gel base coat is kind of hard to find. They're either too thick or too thin, and I like mine to be, right in the middle because I don't want it to flood my cuticle as soon as I take the brush away from the nail, but I also don't want it to be so thick that I can barely spread it. This base is a perfect, it's the perfect consistency. I love it so much. So I am going to do 1 coat of the base to all of my nails. I will cure that for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to apply my colors. Again, cure that base, 30 seconds, should be good. Now I'm going to go in with the glitter one first. This is going to be my accent nail. This is Magnets. This is going on my ring finger. Now, I have played with gel polishes in the past, and usually a gel polish that is a thicker glitter like this is usually super hard to work with. As you can see here, I'm only on my first coat, and that is already pretty opaque. I couldn't get over how easily this applied. This is a little bit thicker than the others, but for a thick glitter consistency, I actually appreciate that because I feel like it distributes the glitters a little bit more evenly, which I really appreciate. So I am going to do 2 full layers of this glitter color, and you will see I have full opacity after that second coat. I mean, I could not get over how easy this chunky glitter gel polish was to work with. I'm going to say this now. I do kind of make a mess with gel polish. That has nothing to do with the polish itself. That has everything to do with me. I don't work with gel polishes a whole ton, so sometimes I tend to make a mess, but it is super easy to clean up, and that's it. So no matter how bad you are at it, you can always clean it up afterwards and make it look flawless. So just keep that in mind. Now, look at this nail. Look at that. That is full opacity. We got the full glitter opacity in there. Oh yes, I forgot I did this. I took just a tiny little bit on the brush and kind of filled in a couple of spots that I thought needed a couple of bigger glitters. As you can see though, I wasn't going in with like a full thick coat. The nail was already perfect as it was, but for me and my OCD, I just wanted a few more of the bigger glitters to be more evenly spread out. And I am using my cuticle tool to just kind of move a few of them around, and I was perfectly happy with that. I am going to top coat this glitter nail because I am already done with it and I don't want anything to happen to it. So I'm going to top coat it now. And I just have to give you guys a quick spoiler alert on this top coat. I was concerned because it is a regular gel top coat. You do have to wipe the sticky inhibition layer off when you're finished. And I'm not usually a big fan of gel top coats where I have to wipe that sticky layer off. But this Nail Addict LA regular top coat performed flawlessly. It was so shiny when I wiped that tacky layer off with my rubbing alcohol, as you see here now. I just have a lint-free wipe and I'm just wiping off that tacky layer real quick because I couldn't wait to see the shine. And look at that, you guys. The alcohol hasn't even fully dried yet and it is so shiny. And as you can see, I have a beautiful apex. There's a nice curve to the nail, and that is because I did those 2 dips of clear dip powder first. So if you want a little bit more strength in your nails, I do recommend doing that. So now we are going in with Secret Lover, and this is the baby pink. We're going to be doing this on our pinky and pointer finger. And as you can see, the proof is right here in front of you on the screen. Look at how flawlessly and evenly that is applying. I mean, it applied so evenly, I was shocked. Usually lighter colors like this can be a little bit harder to work with. They can be a little bit streaky or patchy. And you guys, I'm blown away. I'm blown away at the quality of these polishes. The consistency of these polishes is what is key, because the consistency and the opacity of each color is what is making it so there is no streaks, there are no patchy spots. It literally applied perfectly on the first swipe. This is the first coat, and guys, look it. It's so perfect. There are no missing spots. You know, sometimes up by the cuticle, you'll get those weird streaky spots and you're like, oh, why won't you go away? I did not experience that at all with any of these colors. I could not believe how beautifully these applied. I'm at a loss for words, you guys. Like, I literally I go back and forth with both. What do you guys call it? Do you say literally or literally? My husband always yells at me. He's like, just say it normal. I go back and forth. I say it different all the time. But yeah, like I was saying, you can literally see right here on the screen that there is no patchiness. There is no weird, gross lines at the top of the nail. It just performed so perfectly, and I can't get over it. I've used a few gel polishes, but I've never used any that applied this amazingly. Now I am doing the white last. This is the color White Addict. Whites can be very hard to work with no matter what type of product it is, whether it's builder gel, dip powder, gel polish. Whites are very hard. Now, again, I had no struggles with this white gel polish, none whatsoever. I didn't have any weird streaking. I didn't have any weird application issues or anything like that. Again, like I said, I do make a mess sometimes with my gel polish, so just ignore that. But it can so easily be cleaned up, and then it looks perfect and flawless, and you have no problems. So as you can see, I just go around the cuticle with that tool, or I'll use my fingernail, either or. It will help, get that out of there. You can also use a little bit of rubbing alcohol if you'd like. Now, that's the first layer of the white Addict. That is the first coat. Now we're going in with the second coat. You can see it is fully opaque, and it looks flawless. There is no patchiness. There's no weird streaks. It looks amazing. It looks absolutely flawless. And I couldn't be more pleased with how these gels applied. I was really nervous for the white because I know I'm not great with gel polish, and I know that whites can be super hard to work with sometimes, so I was nervous. But I thought, what better way to test the quality of these gels than to order a white, which is always hard to work with, another light color that's usually hard to work with, and a chunkier glitter color, because those are always hard to work with gels. And honestly, you guys, not one of these colors was hard for me to work with. This mani was so easy for me to do. I was very happy with how it turned out. I was very happy with how the gels performed. And I couldn't get over how amazing they all applied. I did go out of shot there for a second, and I do apologize for that. I do go out of shot a couple of times throughout the video, but I don't think you miss anything too important. So I do apologize about that, but it's my first time back for a few months, so just bear with me. Again, I'm just kind of smoothing over this thumbnail real quick. I was getting a spot there that I had missed. And just so you guys know, each time I go into the lamp, I am curing for 30 seconds. When I do the top coat, I will cure for a full minute. So, guys, I am overall super, super, super impressed with how these gels performed. The base is the perfect consistency. The top coat, even though it's not a no wipe, performed flawlessly, and it was so shiny. The white performed amazing. I didn't have any issues with streaking or anything like that. Same with the pink. And the chunky glitter applied beautifully. I mean, look at the mani. You guys can see it for yourselves. So now that the mani is done and it was so super easy, I was like, you know what? I think I want to go in with maybe a gem or a stud or something. So I ended up finding these little studs, and I have some silver ones in there, and I thought that those would go perfectly, and I thought that they would really tie in the silver glitter color. So I am going to apply the base coat first, and then I applied one gem to each nail except for my ring finger, and I am using my gem picker here. I will leave it linked in the description box. It just has a wax tip, so it picks up the gems or the studs very easily. Again, I'll leave it linked in the description box. So, like I was saying, I go in with the base coat here, and once I go in with the base coat, I do apply one stud to each nail, and then I flash cure it so the stud doesn't move. When I was done doing the one stud, I did decide that I wanted to add another. So I did do that off camera because it was the exact same thing. I basically just applied another layer of base, and then I just applied a second stud. It was the exact same process that I'm doing right here. So I did not film the second stud, but you will see at the end that there are 2 studs on each nail. And I am super happy with the way that they turned out. So you guys can see me finish up with the studs here, and while I finish up with the studs, I do want to let you guys know that I do have a discount code with Nail Addict LA. I'm very excited. It is, I believe it's a 45% off discount code. I will leave it all here on the screen. I will leave the amount that is taken off, and I will leave the actual code. The code will also be in my description box along with the Nail Addict LA website and their Instagram and their Facebook group, I believe. I'm going to put all of their socials and their website down below in the description box. So make sure that you check out Nail Addict LA and, you know, get you some goodies. My discount code is good for 2 or more gels. So if you only get 1 gel, the code will not work. So just to let you know that. As you can see here, I have my 2 studs applied, and right now I am going in with the top coat. I am skipping the ring finger because, as you saw in the beginning, I did top coat the ring finger as soon as I was finished. So these studs are pretty small. I just went right over them with my gel top coat. I wanted to make sure they were in there and they were not going to fall off. And I did wear this mani for a little over a week, and none of the studs fell off at all. So I was very pleased with that. Here is the finished look. I am going in with my with my rubbing alcohol and my lint-free wipe. And I'm just rubbing that tacky layer of the top coat off. And you guys will see in a minute how shiny this top coat is. Again, I was worried because it's not a no wipe, but it performed beautifully, so no complaints here. This is the finished mani. I am so happy with how it turned out. These colors go so good together. I love them. I'm just wiping off the rubbing alcohol. I am about to pull out my cuticle oil because, as you know, after doing a mani, you must rehydrate those cuticles. Today, I am using my Scales of a Mermaid. It is called Just Peachy Biatch. And this is one of my favorites. Their cuticle oils are amazing. They work so good. I will also leave the Scales of a Mermaid website and their Instagram in the description box below, so make sure you check them out. Along with Shameless Nails, I will leave them and all of their socials in the description box as well. But you guys, make sure you check out Nail Addict LA. I cannot get over how gorgeous this mani came out. As you can see, I'm going all crazy with my hand. I am so happy with how these turned out. Hydrated cuticles, shiny nails. Oh my goodness, this is my first time ever using like studs or diamonds or anything like that, so I was super happy. Again, this hand, if you guys want to see how I do my fill, please leave me a comment in the description box. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel and you enjoyed this video and you enjoy my content, I would love it if you subscribed, hit that big red button below. Also, hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. It actually really helps me out. So let's get into our final thoughts of Nail Addict LA. Look at this mani. Do I need to say more? I'm pretty sure that the mani speaks for itself. These colors performed flawlessly. The base coat is my new favorite base. The top coat, also one of my new favorites. I do want to get their no wipe and test that out very soon. I'm hoping to do another collaboration with Nail Addict LA soon. I loved working with them. They've been amazing. Shout out to Bianca. She has been awesome. I love Nail Addict LA so much. I'm a huge fan. I highly recommend you guys check it out. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.